Hello guys, welcome back to the Gora channel. In today's lecture, I'm gonna tell you about anaerobic culture methods. So let's begin our lecture. First of all, the anaerobic bacteria differ in their requirement and they are sensitive to oxygen. So they do not require oxygen. But facultative anaerobes can be grown in in the presence of oxygen and as well as in the absence of oxygen. But those who are strict anaerobes, they do not require oxygen at all, such as Clostridium species. And the Clostridium tetani is a strict anaerobe that grow at an oxygen tension which is below 2 mmHg. Methods for the anaerobic microorganism cultivation, they can be, these are the basic principles on which anaerobic organism can be grown. First is production of the vacuum. Second, displacement of oxygen with other gases. Third is chemical method. Fourth is biological method. Fifth one is reduction of medium. So first I will discuss about production of vacuum. We will incubate the culture plates in a vacuum desiccator, and in the displacement of oxygen with other gases, like displacement of oxygen like the gases like hydrogen, nitrogen, helium or CO2. For an example, candle jar. This is the candle jar. हमने सबने बचपन में एक्सपेरिमेंट करा होगा, लाइक हम एक कैंडल जलाते थे एंड उसके ऊपर हम फिर ग्लास रख देते थे, तो कैंडल अपने आप थोड़ी देर में बुझ जाती थी. तो वो किस लिए होगा, बिकॉज जो भी वहाँ पर फायर था, कैंडल में जितनी भी फायर होती है वो सब ऑक्सीजन को एब्जॉर्ब कर लेती है. जैसे ही ऑक्सीजन वहाँ से ख़त्म हुआ तो कैंडल अपने आप में ब्लोन आउट हो जाएगी. सो inoculated plates are placed inside a large airtight container and a lighted candle kept in it before the lid is sealed. This will provide a concentration of carbon dioxide which will stimulate the growth of most bacteria. What we will do, first we will culture the microorganism on a simple basic medium like blood agar, Nitin agar or whatever medium you have. Then we will seal that plate with the paraffin film so that थोड़ा सा भी ऑक्सीजन प्लेट में एंटर ना करे. Then we will put that plate inside the jar and we will kept a lighted candle with it and close the lid of the jar and seal that lid with the paraffin film completely. As the oxygen, जैसे ऑक्सीजन का लेवल वहाँ से कम होगा तो कैंडल अपना ब्लोन आउट हो जाएगी और वहाँ पर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का इन्वायरमेंट क्रिएट होगा, जिससे कि जो एनारोबिक माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म है सिर्फ वहाँ पर वही फ्लरिश करेंगे, जो दूसरे ऑर्गेनिज्म है वहाँ पर वो फ्लरिश नहीं कर सकेंगे. नेक्स्ट इज केमिकल मेथड. Chemical method basically use alkaline pyrogalol that absorb the oxygen. For an example, in Macintosh Fields jar. In Macintosh jar, it will consist of metal or glass jar with a metal lid that can be clamped airtight. The lid has two tubes. The two tubes, one is gas inlet and other one is gas outlet. The lid has two terminals that is connected to the electrical supply. Under the lid, small grooved Prochlin spool wrapped with layer of pelletized asbestos. This is the picture of metal Macintosh jar and this is the picture of the plastic Macintosh jar. Both worked in the same way, but the body of the jar is different. And how Macintosh jar will work. First, we will inoculate the plate and that plate will be placed inside the jar and the lid clamped the airtight. The outlet tube is connected to a vacuum pump and the air inside is evacuated. The outlet tap is then closed and inlet tube is connected to the hydrogen supply. After the jar is filled with the hydrogen, the electric terminals are connected to a current supply so that the platinized asbestos is heated and act as a catalyst for combination of hydrogen and the residual oxygen. What it will do when we inject the hydrogen gas will combine with the oxygen gas. It will form H2O with the help of the platinized asbestos which are in the heating state. As the platinized asbestos start heating, they will help in the formulation of the combination of the hydrogen gas plus the oxygen. And when hydrogen and oxygen combine, they will eventually form the H2O, and the oxygen will be completely removed from the jar. And the which gas will be available for the microorganism? CO2, that is carbon dioxide. Next is gas bag jar. The commercially available disposable envelope contain chemical which generate H2 plus CO2 in the on the addition of the water. The cold catalyst in the envelope, and the indicator is used is methylene blue. What we will do, this is the gas bag jar. It will contain a chemical which is known as cold catalyst. When we add water, the cold catalyst is generate the hydrogen and CO2. The hydrogen will combine with the oxygen and that will form H2O, that is water, and the gas is present. Which gas will be present at the end? CO2, and that's why CO2 environment will be created in the jar. We will also put some indicators so that we can check the efficacy or verify the anaerobic gas bag jar. So in the presence of the oxygen, the blue color is still remain. When the in the anaerobic environment, the blue color will be become colorless. This dye is also known as leuco compound. That dye will form colorless compound in the anaerobic conditions, so that we can verify the incubation or the process. Next method is pre-reduced anaerobic system, that is known as PRAS. It is used for fastidious anaerobes which have some special requirement, and particularly for quantitative culture and pre-reduced medias are available. Next is anaerobic chamber. In anaerobic chamber, the anaerobic chamber is an airtight glass-fronted cabinet filled with the inert gas with an entry lock for the introduction and removal of material and the gloves for the hand. An indicator should be used, a verifying anaerobic condition in the jar, for an example methylene blue. This is the picture of the PRAS. This is the media which is already contain the reduced substances, and this media, as you can see, easy to open. It has some properties like easy to open pouch, pre-scroll notch, flushed with oxygen free gas inside the bag, oxygen scavenger sachet that absorb residual oxygen after gas flushing, oxygen impermeable foil pouch so that oxygen cannot enter inside the pouch, moisture absorbing desiccant, that will mostly silica beads which will absorb the moisture. So what we will do, this media has oxygen scavengers that will catch the oxygen from the environment and reduce the oxygen, and so that oxygen CO2 environment will be created. So what we will do, we will directly stick the organism on the plate, put that plate inside that pouch again and kept it in the incubator. And this is the glove box. As you can see, this is made of glass, or this is also made of plastic. This is the glove area. What we will do, we will add some put our plate inside the glove box, and this is the gloves area, so that we can insert our hand for the inoculation or culturing. This is the anaerobic environment. This jar will create anaerobic environment, and we can check that anaerobic whether the anaerobic environment is created or not by putting the methylene blue dye inside that glove box. Other methods are biological methods. Biological methods are like absorption of oxygen by incubation with aerobic bacteria. That aerobic bacteria will scavenge the oxygen from the environment. So and the other thing we can do, we can put germinating seed or chopped vegetables, so that these things will absorb the oxygen from the environment, so that anaerobic microorganism can flourish themselves. And the next is reduction of the oxygen by using reducing agent like 1% glucose or 0.1% thioglycolate. These are media which we can use. We can use also Robertson Cook media for the anaerobic microorganism. So this come under the reduction of the oxygen method. So thank you for watching my video, and please do subscribe my channel and watch my other videos related to culture media. And thank you, and please do like, share my videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon.